back. Continuing through the dungeon of the Mad Mage in Undermountain, finding some manticores after we dealt with some vampires that were pretending to be actors. I mean, actors pretending to be vampires.
Could be the other way around.
Could be the other way around. Yeah, we don't know.
We are trusting Morgan's word.
Yeah, but he's invested in the situation because if we fuck up, his wife dies. But yeah, we're in the middle of a battle.
Yo, Manticore fight! Whoop whoop!
Woo! Did you accidentally clear the turn order beam?
I didn't. It's just not loading for some reason. Because if it was clear, it would have words there.
It's there for me. I see it.
I don't see it.
You just opened it right after you said we're in a.
No, I see the turn order. I don't see us on the turn order.
Yeah, we're there. It's.
Oh, there we go. I just refreshed the page.
I just added something to it and removed it again, and it came up. All right, so it's Oh yeah, and Tom's trident got Oh yeah, Beck has a goblin, and Tom's trident got messed up.
Poor Tom.
Mm-hmm. Is that why he's not talking? He's mad at me for fucking up his trident.
No.
He will perish.
Look, how was I supposed to know what the fuck that thing was?
So you used my trident?
I was playing you! You should have showed up!
How dare you not be here for a session that we said wasn't gonna happen?
Yeah, no. I gotta be with soccer on this one, Beck.
Yeah, how dare you not show up to a session that wasn't...
I mean, if you don't want your shit fucked, you should be there, so not my fault.
No one's
We'll
have Walter fix it.
I appreciate that people support me.
We'll have Walter fix the trident.
In these trying times, Tom needs all the support he can get.
Alright, let's see here.
Against the Canadian menace.
Alright. Three spikes. One at Zarin, one at Oirin, one at Morgan, in that order.
Fuck.
No, you can't hit me.
Oh, you didn't roll yet.
That is a natural 1 against Zarin.
Very good.
That is a 17 against Oirin.
That hits.
Oirin, you take 6 piercing damage.
Nothing.
And that is a 19 against Morgan.
Miss!
And it will climb another... What's the ceiling? I think the ceiling's 80 feet.
It will climb.
Kill.
I did not have the page for this room open.
Mom, what?
Yeah, he'll climb another 20 feet.
Yo, 80 feet. That's pretty
Actually,
high.
no, he'll fly. He'll fly up here.
They fly now?
Yeah, Manticore.
They fly. They can fly the whole time.
They can climb and fly?
They can climb now?
They never climbed. They were just already on the wall. The one was distracting you while the other two got in place. When he was doing the talky talk that most manticores don't do.
The walkie
Morgan?
walk. Okay. Oh, it would be really helpful if I had opened my sheet, wouldn't it?
Wow.
Alrighty. So, I'm going to do the usual Morgan combo that I could finally do again after all this fucking time. Which is be a mega psychopath and shoot twice with spin box and then probably punch twice.
I like how quick, like immediately the first time you saw an enemy, the stealth went out the window with Spinbox.
Yeah. I mean, like,
Uh,
you try and then you don't anymore.
You have Gunner, don't you?
I do have gun.
Yeah, so it's advantage, you're flanking.
Fucking crit.
It's a
Ah!
crit anyway, but yeah.
See if you crit again.
See if I crit again? Sure.
yeah,
Why
yeah.
not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Hold on.
Or if it's perfectly balanced.
That
Oh.
would have been nice. Alright, and then that would be the other one.
Okay, those both hit.
Alright, let's roll the damages here. We got bang and bang. 33. And then you know what? For good measure.
You have
No fucking
you
way.
domed him twice, and he just collapses to the ground.
There we go.
That I did that. And then he's gonna holy shit. Fuck. He's like 50 feet up though. Hold on. What's my full movement? Let me check this again real quick. So it's 55 speed, and he's 50 feet up. If I step in the wind, could I could technically run up to him, but that would be my bonus action. Oh my god. Wait, this one's not flying, right? This was just on the wall?
That one
he's-
is on the wall.
I know exactly what I'm gonna do. All right, so I'm follow me here. Follow me here. Walk with me real quick, okay? I'm going to run over here, essentially to the wall, burning that key point to bonus action dash step of the wind, which I think it's 50 feet to get to the wall. I'd have 5, and then it would be another 55 for 60 total. I don't think I'm going to end up using all 60, but essentially I'm going to run up the wall and then, like,
Mount.
essentially jump onto him, mount him. So that way, like, I don't fall back down at the end of my turn.
I'm gonna give it to you because it's my fault for having the wrong map setting on there.
Oh, was he supposed to be higher?
No, I had it on the bad distance. I didn't have it on the actual where it goes 5 then 10 distance, but I'm giving it to you for this movement. I fixed it now.
Oh, I get what you're saying. Actually,
so yeah, you can do that. Go ahead and roll me a.
I think I would have been able to just get up to him then instead of up and over him, but sure,
An
yeah.
acrobatics check.
Acrobatics. All right, gotcha.
Because normally mounting a creature isn't.
That shouldn't have been an advantage, but neither one of those was bad. So
you're on him. He might be able to shake you off. You're not sure.
That's fair. And that would be my whole turn. God, I love monks.
He is dead.
He is dead.
Oh, he is dead. Zarin.
Alright. So he's gonna see this Manicore right here.
80 feet up in the air.
This is true. And he's gonna shoot a fucking guiding bolt at it.
Okay.
I believe guiding bolt's 120 feet. Yes, it is. Alright. So, I'm gonna go hit it. Hit it. Does a
That
23
hits.
hit? Very good.
I'm sorry, I had to tab out. Which one of the two were you going
80
after? The one
80
you
foot.
Morgan's not on?
The 80 foot, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I didn't
Okay.
call it higher, so just level 1.
Well, I'm on the ruler still, so it's not working. All right, very good. And he is currently has a big glowing spot on his torso.
Very good. How did I take 1 damage?
You took.
Was
It was from something. I forget what it was.
Okay.
Actually, Tom, he already had that from the guiding bolt last time. So go ahead and roll one more time just to make sure it wasn't a crit.
Oh, sure. Okay.
because you had advantage. I
Mm.
forgot that the gliding bolt was on there. Right, yeah. Right. So he has. Yep. Very good. Any movement or bonus action?
Yes, he's going to move to here.
What?
And that'll be it.
Okay. Very good. Rebecca.
I shall move 40 feet to.
Oh.
They fly.
I will move 40 feet over to here.
Okay.
Bonus action Hex on this guy.
Okay. What ability?
Strength.
Okay.
And I'm going to Eldritch Blast 3 beams at him. First one is at advantage because of Guiding Bolt. I'll take the 19.
Okay. The rest are not at advantage.
Oh, I didn't tick Hex. It will be on this last one.
I'm back. What happened?
For Hexen.
Bex Hexen.
Did the second
15
one
hits.
hit? The 15 hits?
They do all hit.
Okay,
Yes.
so here's
Damn.
the Hex for the other two.
That's another 8. All right. He is critical.
Nice.
Roll. I just realized that Gianna Hexen is probably a Jonah Hex reference.
All right. Morgan, this one realizes that he's not stuck up here with you. You're stuck up here with him.
You're not wrong.
He is going to. Well, what's Manticore? Yeah. Okay.
Fucking kill me.
He's going to fly up to the ceiling and try to shake you off because he doesn't know you don't take fall damage. He's gonna do a barrel roll.
Do a barrel roll. Press B to jump. I don't know.
Like realistically, I'm gonna say this will have to be a athletics check for you to try to stay on.
That's
I don't think acrobatics really works for holding onto a barrel roll.
No, I get that. I get that. Okay. Athletics.
Gotta be a 17. Oh.
Well, at least I don't
You fall.
insta die. I fall.
You fall 80 feet.
I would like to slow fall, please.
Okay. What's the do I even need to bother rolling?
I think no, hold on. Let me where is it? So I can post it. You use your reaction to fall to
5 times monk level?
5 times my monk level. So I mean, well, it's 80 feet, as it's a D10 per. So I think technically.
Yeah, because you're 14, so 14 times 5 would be 70. It could
exceed it. So yeah, you roll.
Yeah, you reduce all the damage.
Oh, okay, very well.
Nice.
And that's just your reaction. It's not even a.
Gotta
Very
love
good.
it.
Yeah. Was it Barry? I think was his name.
Bucky.
Bucky. Okay. Bucky can't see anything, so he's gonna step in and shoot twice with his short bow, or shoot once with his short bow. I mean, he hits. What is it? That was 5, 10, 15, 20. He's gonna back up behind the door. And he's going to hide as a bonus action.
Hey, get out of here!
You can all clearly see him. Oiran.
Oh, is it right? Oh, you're gonna pay for that one. I think the one that attacked me died. So
No, the one that attacked you is this
Oh,
one
okay.
up here.
okay.
Why does this guy have the potion vial on him? Is it from an acid splash?
No.
Did we decide that they were immune to acid the last time I attacked them?
That was Ray of Sickness. It's poison until the end of Oiron's next turn.
Hey, that's my turn.
So it actually had disadvantage on making you fall off.
Okay, I'm gonna. Should I wait? These guys are
would
pretty squishy. It feels like.
Still beat the 10. Or the no, what you rolled a 15. Didn't you?
Yeah, I rolled a 15.
You have your reaction back. You're on him.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
Sorry, Soccer.
Can I use firebolt without my crossbow?
Firebolt's not anything to do with your crossbow.
Okay. Cool.
If it,
Fire.
I mean, you can look at the material on when you look at the spell.
Ah, okay. There is no material. I'm gonna use a firebolt at the. Well, I'm gonna move. Wait, how far is that? 120 feet. Can I hit him from 120 feet out? Am I 120 feet to this man?
Yeah, you can definitely.
Okay. Yeah, I'll firebolt him.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that damage or the attack. Yeah, that definitely hits and 19 fire damage. This man is critical.
That's what you get for mess with us. And I'm gonna move back. Diagonally here. Remove. Here.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool.
That one's turn. 3 closest would be Rebecca, Zarin, Bucky.
You can see Bucky.
Bucky rolled a nat 1.
It has a line of sight to Bucky. It's 80 feet up in the air.
Here, the doors are 10 feet tall. And he's real short and in plain sight. I'm gonna say he can see him
Bucky!
without taking the time for without breaking out the trigonometry that I don't remember. All right, Rebecca, 19.
That hits.
Eagles
It's
underscore.
11 piercing.
Okay, I am still concentrating.
What did you say, Dylan?
E equals MC squared.
Oh, Zarin, 21. That's 6 piercing to Zarin.
He's gonna cast the shield spell.
Okay.
With Guardian Shield, I get to use it once.
Very good. So that misses. And he misses Bucky.
all of that debating just for it to fucking miss.
Bucky's living on a wing and a prayer. You can see that Bucky is bleeding out. Morgan.
Okay. I will not shoot because I only have 1 round left in the gun. So I'm just going to, with my left hand, punch him. Basically, like, comedians always talk about punching down. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Yeah, just go to sleep. Go to
That
sleep.
hits, that hits.
Yo, consistency. And I'll just do the bonus action extra bopper, you know. Fuck yeah.
That hits.
Damn.
Boop.
Morgan. You're now free falling
Cause I'm
top of this
free, free falling. Yeah, I'll use my reaction to slow fall.
Okay, you negate all the damage.
Amazing. And after having reached my destination on the ground, I will proceed, since falling doesn't use movement, right next to my dear friend Zarin, and that is where I will end my turn.
Okay. Zarin. Tom?
I was talking this whole time. I apologize. I was saying, I see that there is a friend in need. And
So just because you weren't here, when Rebecca pushed open the door to this room, a glyph flashed across the door, and a goblin appeared, said a bunch of mean things to everyone except to Rebecca, and then basically said that they do whatever Rebecca said.
I did ask them to be nice, but like I don't do that.
wait, so Bucky is like a dick to me?
But he's helping us.
What, he's a dick?
He did get a crit on one of the manticores.
I say let him die. No, wait, what?
Morgan over here, we send him down the hallways and see if he sets off any traps.
I see.
But yeah, I'll go ahead and tell you, Tom, he's on 1 HP.
Very good.
I cast Guiding Bolt on Bucky.
Yeah, power word kill.
Eldath will remember this.
Yeah, I remember power word kill.
Remember, goblins aren't people and they're worth XP. I mean,
How is that manticore that I was fucking up looking?
He is critical.
Oh, he's say less.
Probably mostly from me.
Alright. I
back over here, like mostly from me.
Oh,
Like, I
actually,
didn't
why
just
did
drop
all my
two of
Eldritch Blasts were missing my fucking charisma?
is he still 80 feet up?
He is.
How strong is Morgan?
Does he have less than 15 HP?
Are you doing what I think you're doing?
No, I'm just
Not
curious.
retroactively
I'm
not
just
you,
curious.
Tom.
damage.
No, Tom. I heard what he said. You said, "How strong is Morgan?" What are you trying to do?
Rule of cool bean.
Oh God.
Morgan weighs too much for you to yeet 80 feet, even with your 20
No,
range.
no. I don't want to throw Morgan. I want Morgan to throw me. Or at least like
Morgan doesn't have good strength, I don't think.
No, no, he
So-
does not.
You
And
also
you're-
wear
you're
plate
6 foot-
armor.
You wear plate armor and you're 6'9".
The tallest man on Earth.
Wait,
I'm
a
sorry.
second.
Rule of cool. I would give you rule of cool. That's a bit too much in my. I'm sorry.
Okay.
You could probably throw
Rule-
Rebecca.
Rule of cool. Rule of cool.
No,
would you
can throw
would you
oil.
say would you say that the air is an unoccupied space? And just for rule, I will take the fall damage.
It depends what you want to do.
I want to Misty Step and then throw my trident at him.
Does the trident have that short of a throw range?
It has 2060.
Oh, it's 2060.
So you teleport 60 foot up.
Yep.
Teleport 30 feet up with Misty Step.
Oh, 30 feet,
30
yeah.
feet. Yeah, 30 feet with Misty Step.
You'd have disadvantage.
Yeah, you'll have disadvantage on the roll, but yeah, you can do it. Misty Step doesn't have to be it has to be on a surface.
Okay.
Fucking do it. Impale him in the stomach and send his bloody organs
Okay, so
flying
it's
down.
close.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
like-
no, that's not even rule of cool. That's just that's raw.
That's cool.
Nah.
That's raw.
So just snap of a finger, he's up there.
Yep. And
He
now you have a
throws
roll
it.
at disadvantage
At disadvantage, I do.
because you're still in
Ugh.
the long range. You're in the long range.
Right. Okay. No problem. One hand, right?
Thrown, you can.
Yeah, thrown is its own thing, but technically, yeah, it's the same damage as one-handed.
Yeah, it's the same as one-handed.
Okay. Oh no!
What are the odds?
No.
Bean, tell me the odds because you're a math nerd.
No.
Well, disadvantage. It's one in. It's what?
It's a 5% chance.
Favored
Yeah,
by
but if
the
it's
base.
gods.
makes it-
It's
Uh,
still
that-
a
that-
It's
natural
still a nat
one.
one.
You'd be wasting. You'd be wasting favored by the gods.
Yeah, don't use that. Don't use that.
Yeah.
I'm
So your
upset.
trident. Your trident just flies over and clatters against the wall over here. And you take 30 feet of fall damage. You take 10 fall damage.
Fuck.
Why do bad things happen to good people?
Your
You're good
trident is
peop-
currently. Your trident is currently over here. Rebecca.
Eldritch Blast.
The bread and butter of a warlock.
Yeah, axe is checked.
That one misses. The second two hit. How do you want to do this? On this, it's on the last one.
The last one shoots off his left wing, and he spirals to the ground.
Very good. Seemingly, all quiet in the room.
All's
Oh, I'm
quiet
hurting.
on the western front.
Oh.
I'm gonna cast a
We
healing
did it.
spell.
Wait, no, Orin.
No?
Wait, get over here. We can take a short rest probably after this. Because,
Don't we have like a whole nother floor to explore?
we do, but
We have a lot to explore, I think. This place is pretty big.
I'll cast, Cure Wounds at 5th level on Orim.
Oh. I could have done that myself, sir.
Yeah, but I can get my spell slots back way easier. Oh, ignore the 1 necrotic damage.
Hey, Goblin dude. So we killed the manticores.
So 7 healing?
7 plus 15.
Oh, 7 plus 15.
We friends now, or
I friends her.
okay? But I friends her. Mean you me acquaintance?
Bucky,
Sorry, pal, that's
play
how this
nice.
works.
I no do that.
What if
do you
I said
mean
it
you don't
helps
do
me?
Sorry, I no do that.
You don't do acquaintances.
Well, I'm about to level up, and you look like just enough XP.
Bold words for someone within smiting distance.
No, I don't say that.
You know, it only takes 7,100 goblins to level up from level 1 to 20. Better get to killing.
7,100.
We probably have enough gold to buy enough chickens to power level.
Yeah,
Can
you
I-
power level by killing chickens?
Can I loot the manticore next to me?
So the manticores don't seem to have any equipment.
Okay.
You can harvest the manticore. You can, if you wanted to harvest the manticore, there's
Do I
also
know
there's also 3. You don't know whether to call them nests or beds, scattered around the room.
Yo,
Can I
their
look at
tails have
those
poison.
instead?
Tails do not have poison.
If they have any
I thought
treasures?
they do.
Okay, go ahead and make me an investigation check, please.
I got you.
Wait, they don't? Really?
No, we weren't
No,
getting
they don't
poisoned
have
at all.
16.
I'll check in with Andrade to see what time of day it is.
It is Still at least an hour before noon.
I mean, we could
I
take a
have an
short
app that I've
rest.
been keeping track of the time. So going through the 3 beds, which are basically piles of soiled and torn tapestries and curtains, mixed with human bones and bits of stone. Going through all 3 of them, Oirin, you find a chain shirt.
A chain shirt?
Yep. I'll try typing these up while I say it. A flail. A
Like a
wooden
dual wield.
flute. A wooden flute. A pouch with some coins in it. Actually, 2 pouches with coins in them.
Oh.
And a silver necklace with a bloodstone pendant.
I'll use detect magic and see if any of those are magic.
They are not.
Okay. We could rest for an hour if we want, or we can push onwards.
Can I open the coin pouches?
Yeah, doing math. There is a total of 21 gold pieces, 14 silver pieces, and 29 copper pieces.
Okay, I'll just stuff those in my bag. Nothing over here, guys.
Huh?
I mean, Rebecca came over and did
Oh yeah, that's
detect
true.
magic, so at least Rebecca knows.
I'm gonna say it right in front of her.
It's probably a bunch of crap anyway. Birds make nests.
Morgan, did you say you were going to try to harvest them? I know you've harvested in the past.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay.
It's been a
let
bit
me
since I've got my cut on.
actually look at what type these are.
In the same family as sphinxes, they come from Persian
monstrosities.
legend.
I think sphinxes are elementals for some reason.
What?
I don't know if that's true. Monstrosity doesn't sound right for a sphinx though.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah,
No, they're
go ahead and make me a
monstrosities.
nature roll.
Nature, got you.
Yeah, they're
I
monstrosities.
think I might be kind of alright at that because oh no, that's intelligence. Never mind.
At least you're not stupid like is Aaron.
It's so fucking rude.
But it's true.
Rebecca's asking to die. Oh wait.
Rebecca's asking to die.
And then I said, oh wait, she's already dead.
Okay.
Oh, good one. I'll go to this body.
Alright. So you don't know what you can get from them. But go ahead and make me a dexterity check using your. Are you proficient in nature?
I am not proficient in nature.
Okay, so then just make me a straight dexterity check.
Damn.
Okay, well,
That's really good.
You skin the fucker like butter.
Actually, you get all the usable parts off of this one. You get a small pouch of manticore teeth.
Okay, hold on. 22. Small pouch of manticore. Tootses.
You get a manticore tail.
Okay.
And you harvest both of its wings.
Mm. Wingos.
Wendigo.
Wendigo. Skinwalker. Bean, I want to fight a Skinwalker next. Alright. So
Wouldn't that just be a doppelganger, basically?
No.
It would have to be something that steals the identity of someone, rather
It'd
than
be
being
like
able to
what
replicate it
doppel-
on site.
That's
So it
what
changes.
doppelgangers do a lot in the Forgotten Realms. They kill people, hide the bodies, and take over their life.
I mean, they can still replicate the body without having to kill them, right?
No.
Right, but they don't want to be found out. A doppelganger's biggest fear is people knowing it's a doppelganger.
You're completely misunderstanding what a Skinwalker is. Those are the ones that can turn into animals. They don't turn into other people. It's like they have a human. It's kind of like an animagus,
Yeah, think of Mark
except like
Zuckerberg.
the animal form is its actual form, and then the human form is like fake, which is why like you're able to tell, according to native legend, that they're not actually people because they don't act like people. They act more animalistic or strange or weird. But yeah, so basically it would be like a druid crossed with maybe an obelix.
Yeah, so Mark
So
Zuckerberg again.
he's
'Cause-
lizard people, bro.
Right,
Get it
and
fucking right.
lizard can be considered animal, so skinwalker.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
but Dylan, hear me out. Humans are animals.
He's got you there.
It takes you 4 minutes to harvest the mana core.
Technically,
Actually,
no.
Zarin and
actually-
Rebecca, what are y'all doing?
Rebecca's proposed possibly a short rest, but that leaving it up to others to decide.
Zarin would also like a short rest.
I
We
will
can
say
take a
you
short
do hear
rest.
heavy footsteps from
Oh.
the east.
I don't think we get a short rest.
Heavy footsteps. I will.
Which way is east?
I will deactivate Cyrus.
I think that's my stomach.
East is the way we have not come from.
Weast.
West is the way that we have come from.
Oh yeah, I'll keep Cyrus on then. I'm not deactivating.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, Beck, you might be dooming yourself.
I thought it was because it was this way.
East.
No, that's west. Like if we're going north, south,
Yeah.
west, east.
How much noise did we make during that battle?
Someone fired a
you.
gun twice.
Manticores falling out of the sky.
About few.
I will press up against the wall and hide.
Boom, boom. Doors open, and you
Oh, great.
see. Well, I think only Rebecca sees him. Rebecca, you see a large hulking figure with his arms full of rotten meat. Who killed puppies?
Up.
Oh, they died of bad
They were old.
food.
Yeah, we just came across them and they were like this.
I heard it was the vampires.
Puppies!
Oh
He
no.
starts charging.
Oh no.
Oh,
okay.
boy.
Well, time for.
Round 2!
Alright, well,
Motherfucker!
I'm gonna put you down.
I'll
I
I'll
think that
roll
we got
another
our-
d6 because
Oh shit. Tried to do that
there we
thing.
go. That's 12.
Yo, consistently good initiative.
I don't think that we're getting our short rest, boys.
I mean, you
No,
not right now.
it's okay. I didn't need one anyway.
I mean, I don't need one. I'd
Uh,
like one.
I'd like a lot of things.
I'd like my wife not to be dying.
Don't do that.
Why do you have
that is-
advantage on initiative?
Is that blue for you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That means that you both succeeded and failed.
How?
That means you rolled a natural 1 and a natural 20.
Why do you
Oh,
have
I-
advantage on
fuck?
initiative?
I rolled disadvantage with it by accident.
But even still,
I
it's
mean,
only
it should
one
be-
number being
That's it.
rolled. What the fuck?
Oh no, it should be disadvantage because of heavy armor.
No, initiative
For-
doesn't
for
give you
initiative?
disadvantage on initiative.
It's just
Isn't it
stealth.
a
Dude.
dexterity check? Oh, it's not
No,
dexterity
it's
checks.
only
It's
for
just stealth.
stealth.
Okay. Yeah, I'm stupid. I don't know why I thought
Someone set
No, it's fine.
someone set your initiative style to advantage because that's in the
that.
settings.
Yeah. I mean, it's the first roll is the 20 anyway. So
Oh, that's arena points.
We don't do those here.
Morgan, you know that there's a troll somewhere to the south that's real mad about the puppies, and
Yeah, he
there
was
is
just
a
saying that
rank
over his
smell that
shoulder.
came in the room.
All right.
Doesn't Cyrus light up that far? Yeah, Cyrus does. He's lit up.
Oh, you can't see him. Yeah. You can.
Oh, is
He's a bit
this-
in the yeah.
That's the light emanating from my lantern. Okay, got you. All right, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why we didn't just make you put out light. We did.
I can, yeah, I can see him down here in the shadows. All right, so Morgan will turn around after putting the manticore pieces in the bag of holding, and probably with some difficulty with the wings, but he'll like kind of fold them up nicely. Yeah, he's gonna look over towards him and just go, "The fuck, puppy, man." I'm gonna use my action to uh, reload my gun.
Okay.
Let me mark down. Okay, and then I'm going to. Yeah, fuck it, whatever. I'm just gonna go run up on him. Oh, actually, no, I wouldn't be able to get that far. I almost forgot for a second that I only have 55 feet of movement. So I'm gonna go right there, which is 1, 2, 3 of the manticore. Okay. Right there. Yep. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Zarin.
All right. So, he's gonna throw a guiding bolt at this motherfucker
All right.
at level. Used all my level 4 slots. Level 2.
Okay. Go ahead and make that roll. That hits.
Boom.
So that's 22. And he is glowy.
Very good. Zarin is gonna stay exactly where the fuck he is.
Uh. One of his arms falls off. From the force.
Very
Oh
good.
no, that's only if it's slashing damage. Never mind. That doesn't happen. Iron.
Get my hopes up for a second.
Do
Do what?
no, I
It
was
is your turn.
No, I know. Sorry about your puppies, but we got things to do here, so let's make this quick. And I'll cast. Wait, yeah, I'll just cast a firebolt to ward him off.
Okay. 28. That definitely. Uh. Okay. 24 damage. Very good. He is bloodied. Rebecca.
you did have advantage on that because of guiding bolt.
That's true. Roll again just in case it's a crit.
Me?
Yep.
Okay. Nope.
It was not. Okay.
Charging
Rebecca,
him. Green flame blade with Cyrus.
with you being the source of the light, you definitely were not hidden from him.
Yeah.
Or one of the two sources of the light. 14 will miss.
That's unfortunate.
And Green Flame Blade is your bonus action, I believe.
It's my action.
Oh, okay.
Bonus action, I guess. Dash. I'll move over here.
Okay. Troll's turn.
He did take fire damage.
He took fire damage. I'm going up to Morgan. Actually, to here, to both of you. Bite at Morgan, double claw at Rebecca. Bite at Morgan is a 26. I think, Dylan, are you back? Oh, okay, I'll mark that. Morgan took 6 damage, and I marked it off his sheet. Claw at Rebecca
I'm back.
is a 21 to hit
That hits.
for 9 slashing, and a natural 20 for 18 slashing. You took 6 damage, and I marked it off your sheet. Or I
Oh.
marked it off your token.
Thank you.
Morgan,
Yes, sir.
this man bit you.
Ow,
Clawed
that
Rebecca
fucking hurt.
twice.
Actual fucking dick. I'm gonna. He's gonna. I'm me. Yeah, he's just gonna go for the punches this time. Bip.
That hits.
Boop.
That misses.
Oof. And then bonus action boop.
That hits.
Okay, bingo and bongo. Hey, consistency.
Someone roll at advantage, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Orin
Oyer
did.
did.
Cool. Ow.
What did you, silvery barbs?
No, he guiding bolt.
Guiding bolted. Ah, that would be the other
Zarin.
one.
Alright. I'm attempting to reach for my mouse. I apologize. There's a cat on me.
Which one?
Who do you think?
Piper?
Find error.
Oh.
Alright. He is going to. Let's see here. How far away is this? 50 feet. Alright. He is going to use his. I think this is what this is? Or is this a spell? Is Moonbeam a spell or is this an item?
It's a spell.
Moonbeam's a spell.
I thought so. Okay. I don't have a bow or anything, right? You took that away from me?
You sold it back.
Yeah, what do you mean took that away from you? You willingly sold that back.
I'll say you went and picked up your trident during the 4 minutes or the 5 minutes that y'all were in here.
Well, this is true. Yeah, very good. He is going to cast Guiding Bolt again.
Okay.
This time at level 3.
If you enchant that thing with Riptide.
Or make it Riptide from Percy Jackson.
Percy Jackson just reappears in his
Just get
pocket.
channeling on it and summons lightning when it hits.
Oh no.
That will unfortunately miss.
Hold on. I'm trying to see it real quick. I'm gonna do Favored by the Gods on that one.
Okay. Roll that 2d4.
Very good.
Okay, that hits.
Perfect. Yo, Climber, stop it. Wow, that was awful.
19. He is critical.
Roll.
All right. He's gonna just move up a little bit, then it'll be his turn. Climber, stop clawing me.
Why didn't it roll Bucky initiative? Bucky's gonna pop a shot. Bucky misses. Oirin,
Oi.
you have advantage.
Um. All right. So I'm going to. Oh no, that's. Oh no, it's a bonus action. Okay. Um. You said he's critical.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna cast kinetic jaunt.
Okay.
And I'm gonna run at him with my sword. So I get 35 movement speed.
Yep. You get right up to him.
I'm gonna get right up to him. And I'm going to attack him with my sword. My newfound sword.
Okay.
What die is that? It was a just roll 20.
It was a long sword, so it's a D8.
Well, first of all, roll a
Oh, yeah.
d20 plus roll a strength check.
Well.
Yeah. What's your strength modifier?
-1.
Yeah, that does unfortunately miss.
I started charging. I swing at him.
I've never gone this fast before. Rebecca.
I will circle around to there.
Oh wait, you had advantage. Roll another d20.
Oh yes, I did.
Oh my god, yeah, from the guiding bolt.
Nope.
That still misses.
Unfortunate.
All right.
Green Flame Blade with Cyrus.
At advantage for flanking.
Sneak attack.
You cut this man down.
Should have been my kill.
I'd just be glad it's dead.
That's fair. Did
Feel
he
like
have
after
anything
all
on
this-
him?
He has
Besides
lots of
running?
rotten meat.
Okay.
Lots of it. Like he carried in a good we'll call it like 50 pounds of rotten meat
Holy shit.
to feed the doggies.
I'm not putting that in the bag of holding. I just want you to know that.
It might come useful.
Then
Never,
you can
you never
carry
know
it.
when we might need to train some doggies.
Yeah.
You are free to try.
All
I'm
right.
not
Do
putting it in the bag.
we want to take a short rest still
Sure.
Yeah.
before any other ogre men come at us?
I'll close these doors
Okay.
and these doors.
This is a troll, right? Like we know that this is a troll.
And we know
That-
the thing about trolls, because we live in a universe where trolls exist.
You would know about you've heard stories of trolls regenerating. I feel like Morgan, especially because of tavern tales, would be keeping a we keep like looking back at the body.
I got a book.
Yeah, he'd be looking at it every so often. Would he think that Cyrus did the job in terms of preventing any regeneration?
Cyrus
Don't
probably
think Cyrus did.
the
but
fire did.
The green flames that Rebecca wreathed Cyrus in probably did.
Okay. Yeah, he'll keep like a wary eye on it while they're resting, but nothing crazy.
I'll cast Cure Wounds on myself at 5th level again.
Jeez. How many 5th levels you got, boy?
2.
It's also all of her warlock, all of Rebecca's warlock spell slots. 2 of them.
Yeah, that's why taking a short rest is good, because I get those back.
Yeah, warlocks get very few spell slots, but they get them back on short rest instead of long rest.
Next level, I get my 3rd.
Yo.
If you don't go rogue.
If I don't go rogue, yeah. If I go rogue, I get uncanny dodge and another sneak attack die.
Rogue One.
It's actually rogue like 4, I think.
5. I'm rogue
5.
4 right now.
Rogue One.
Are y'all setting? Are y'all? Is anyone gonna like stay? What are y'all doing during the short rest? I guess.
Just keeping an ear out. See if we're not getting snuck up on.
Okay.
You're probably watching that troll corpse. Making sure it stays a corpse.
Short rest passes. You all get whatever benefits you get from your short rest.
Do I do hit die?
You can.
You can spend hit die if you would like to.
Yeah, I'll do 1 hit die. Yeah. All right. Now I'm feeling
And
good.
everyone gets 10 temp HP.
Woo. I'm feeling real good. Let's go fight.
And make sure you put that on your temp HP and not your regular HP, sucker.
Yep. I know how the game works.
I'm sorry.
No,
I know how
you're
the
good.
game works.
I don't. Found out that Goliaths aren't giantkin today.
I swear they were.
Yeah, no,
That's
same.
It's
The
one of the
like-
like 3 or 4 in-universe theories of where they came from.
Yeah, when you
But-
put that, I'm like, dude, what are you talking about?
The theories are something like they're related to stone giants. They're related to Earth Ganassi. They're humans that went up this one mountain range to ask the gods a question. And then the 4th one that I can't remember.
I think giants is the most plausible.
Well, see,
Earth Ganassi also does kind of make sense.
yeah.
Stone's endurance.
Stone
Works for both.
giant.
Yeah, I'm saying it works for both. So, yeah. Yeah, your short rest passes uneventfully.
Alright, I'll open up these doors again. Just so if the vampires come looking around, they'll see that the doors are open. And it's good.
And it was good.
It
Listen.
was
Do
good.
we want to look this way?
You have 3 sets of double doors going east and 1 set going south.
The right's always the answer.
Is it?
I think so.
I've never heard this.
I don't
You
know.
have.
I mean,
You have. Francesco used to say right's always right.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Well, I
And it
suppose.
did get you through the grung maze.
Did get us through the grung
right's
maze.
always right. Oh, that's
Oh, they
right.
all lead to the same place. Hey, look, guys. I'm over here now.
And I'm up here.
All right. I guess I'll go down through this door.
See, I
Wow.
said right was always right.
In this case, yes.
So you getting left behind in the dark.
I'll use detect magic and
Very
I'll
keep
left
an
the
eye
door
out for
open so
traps.
you can see which way we went.
Also, I still have the ability to see Zarin.
It's fine.
It's probably because the doors are open and.
No,
No,
it's
I didn't take their.
I can assume direct control.
Oh, you can. Are you assuming direct control?
No, you're not.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye out for traps.
I have the find trap spell.
Do you now?
Make me a perception check, Rebecca.
It is the worst spell in the game. 15.
This isn't a game. This is real life.
Okay, Rebecca, you come to a T intersection.
Well, this goes into a big room. So I just want to kind of poke my head in.
Two 20-foot long stone tables and their accompanying benches make their home in the center of this room. A thick film of blood and gristle, moldy at spots, covers the surface of both tables and a large portion of the nearby floor. The smell of death and rot hangs heavy in the air here.
Let's go right.
Um,
More dogs.
let's see here. So the on the tables, um,
Hope it's just completely dark for me.
you left yourself in the room. You gotta move yourself, my dude.
I was moving and then it just went dark.
Yeah, because you were still back in the other room.
No, he moved his icon down over by Morgan, and then it got shot back.
Oh, it got
up to
shot
the
back.
room.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, he was moving it for once. I'll give him that.
So you have detect magic.
Yep.
Yeah. There's conjuration magic on both tables. There's also about half of the north table is covered in rotten meat.
This is probably where the troll got the rotten meat. Let's go right.
And there were 2 passages off of that room.
That's down, but okay.
I mean, it's right from when we get to that intersection, we turn right.
Yeah. You see a T intersection and also a door
Can't
ahead of
argue
you.
with that.
This is a room. Poke my head in here.
2 20-foot long stone tables and their accompanying benches make their home in the center of this room. A copper tankard, its hinged lid currently in the down position, sits upright beneath the table furthest from you.
Is there conjuration magic?
There is no conjuration magic. There is no gristle and blood.
I'll approach the tankard, kind of inspect it.
Well made.
I'll open it.
It's got like a Stein style lid.
I'll open it.
It's empty.
Oh. Looks valuable.
clean.
I'll keep it.
I mean, it's dusty.
I'll prestidigitation
clean.
it clean, but I'll keep it.
Yeah.
Copper. No, bronze? What was it?
Copper.
Copper. Okay, copper tankard.
You trying that door, Morgan?
Yes, sir.
Okay. There's some. It goes open like an inch, and then it's like it's hitting something.
Huh. He'll try and force it.
Okay. You hear like a slumping noise, and you push it open. Propped against the door to this room is the corpse of a dwarf.
Ooh. Oh,
Uh,
I think you locked the door again. I can't move down.
No, it
Okay.
just got closed again. The door, the maggot-eaten corpse of a dwarf.
How long does it look like it's been here?
No
You can
medicine
make a
check?
medicine check.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a few weeks.
Poor bastard.
Maggot-eaten, not skeleton. No, you know.
Had nothing but maggoty, moldy bread for 3 stinking days. Sorry.
Based on the tattered leather armor and skull cap, you would guess that this person was once an adventurer like you.
And then he
Most
took
of
an
the
arrow
flesh
to
has
the
been
knee.
devoured by maggots in time.
Did he perhaps
still
take
clutching.
an arrow to the knee?
Still clutching a dagger in one hand and a tin flagon in the other.
Like a true dwarf.
Nothing magic on him?
Nothing magic. There's also in this room again, a stone table over here and a stone table over here with the benches by it.
Well, I think we have to go back to that other room.
Oh, and on the there is a backpack on one of the benches.
I go to it.
Okay.
Is it this one or is it the other one?
Stop closing the door!
Yeah, it's there. You find a burglar's pack, except for the lantern and oil.
Oh.
I have a burglar's pack.
Anybody want this?
I already have one.
All right. Well, then I'll take the only useful item out of this, the crowbar.
Take the ball bearings.
You take them.
Okay, I'll take the ball bearings.
I now have 2 crowbars.
Ball bearing, string handle, crowbar, hammer, python, hooded lantern. Oh no, not the lantern or oil.
I'll take the.
Or rations. I should say
How many ball bearings?
rations,
1,000?
It's 1,000.
And then there's
Tinderbox, water
more.
skin, hemp, and rope.
Tinderbox, water skin, hemp, and rope. I feel like the water's definitely like stagnant and gross. So.
Well, it's a water skin. It's empty.
Oh, okay. Excuse me.
Unless you have water purification beads.
We do.
I'll take the pythons. How many pythons?
10. I think it's like 10.
5.
Default. Oh, 5.
All right, I got 30
5
pythons
is the
now.
default.
Oh, my pack's a bit heavier.
Anyone want to take this rope in case we need it?
I mean, the
Zaren?
rope's good. It's always good to have rope.
Yeah, give it to me.
All right. Add 50 feet hempen rope.
Very good.
I mean, we could take an extra water skin too if we need more water, but I mean, we do have the purification beads. I don't know. Fuck it, I'll just take it for now. Alrighty. And yeah,
These seem to have at one point been feast halls.
they seem to be what?
They seem to have at one point been feast halls.
Ah,
For some reason, it's not in the description. I didn't say it in the description, but in all the rooms up at the ceiling, there's like iron bars that used to hold pendants and banners.
got you. Yeah, after he takes that, he'll just head out and just be like, I guess we go back to that room Rebecca was talking about, and then down the hallway. Oh look, Rebecca's already fucking here because she's a speed demon.
Look, rogues wander off is what we do.
Rebecca, this hallway has collapsed at the end of it.
Well, that's unfortunate. Other way, this wasn't right anyways.
Wouldn't it?
On the
Right.
eastern wall of this tunnel is a green wooden door, a cast iron carving of a man's face perched upon it. The carving is large, perhaps twice the size of a normal human's head.
How expected for traps.
Giant unkempt beard, and twisted into a smile that seems too large.
Expecting it for traps.
Okay. Make an investigation. Well, hands-on investigation, ocular pat down, perception.
Ocular, then
Ocular pen.
ocular, and then it transition into touching.
Yeah, man. Every time they come in, I give them the old ocular pat down.
Like, I want to make sure there's no like pressure sensitive things. Like once I start touching it, then it goes off. Did I roll perception and then investigation?
Just go ahead and do the investigation.
Mac, what the fuck is
Does
an
not
ocular
seem to
pat
be-
down?
Does not seem to be trapped.
Okay, I'll open it.
Also does not seem to be locked. Okay. Behind the door is a 10-foot square room.
What? Is there nothing in there?
It's a fucking closet.
Scattered throughout this chamber are numerous empty potion. Oh no, nope, that's a different room. Yeah, there's nothing in here.
I'll inspect the walls for like a secret door or whatever.
Make me an investigation check.
I'll roll a d6.
There are no secrets. Secret.
Damn it, nothing in there.
And again, the end of that hallway is also
Collapsed.
collapsed.
Well, I guess let's
If
go back to the
I-
Manticore room.
If I peer into that room that Rebecca went into with the lantern of revealing, do I see anything that may be invisible?
I didn't sense anything magic.
What does? Oh no, you did. Wait.
I think it's
detect
only invisible stuff.
detect magic. Well, yeah, detect magic when it detect.
It would sense it. It wouldn't tell me where it is.
You only sense things you can see, don't you?
No, I can sense the
Oh,
presence of magic items. But,
Oh no, you're right.
But it only gives me the aura if I can
No,
see
you
it.
you did detect a couple auras of magic,
In that
a
room?
couple sources of magic. Yep.
Oh yeah, there's something in there. Couldn't see
Well-
it.
Yeah, within 30 feet of you.
Well, I figured that they can't go through the fucking walls because I haven't really felt things through the walls.
And I would say against the back wall, you see an aura of illusion magic.
Oh. I would touch it.
Okay. It feels like a textured, hewn stone wall.
Does it feel like what it looks like?
It feels exactly like it looks like.
I'll try and press through it.
What does a bowl of peeled grapes feel like? Eyeballs.
You
But
you
how
get your
would you know
you try to push through it, and you're pushing, and nothing happens. But you do notice, yeah, it feels like hewn. It feels like it's not perfectly flat because the stones there are not. It feels like what you're looking at.
I'll feel the wall, see if there's like a stone that seems loose or something.
Okay. Since you already made an investigation, this will be a disadvantage. Unless someone else wants to.
I mean, I didn't know it was an illusion when I made the investigation check. I should have known because I have detect magic.
I mean, yeah, but you still invest. It doesn't change the.
Is so would Rebecca have remarked that there's something like strange about the wall or something like that?
Yes.
Okay, so then sure, I'll make the check if that's all right.
Yeah, it's fine.
Lucky there.
It's just a straight roll, yeah.
Yes. Well, I'll say it for Rebecca can help
Yeah, I'll help.
if desires.
I'll
Okay.
help.
Yeah, so show me what the hell you're talking about.
This
This
thing's
is
an
confusing.
illusion.
The entire back wall is glowing with illusion magic.
Yep. But like it looks like a wall. Look, Rebecca.
It feels identical to what it looks like.
So what if I push my hand through it far enough, my hand will just go through?
Morgan, the texture is exactly like it looks like, but the way the like temperature feel of it, it's not stone, even though it looks and texturally feels like stone.
That should be cooler. That's weird. That's really weird. He just tries to force his hand through. Would that
You push with all of your strength, and you're met with a solid wall.
I will attack it with Cyrus.
Oh my god, it's a Dark Souls wall.
Jesus Christ.
It's a fucking Dark Souls wall.
You swing Cyrus at it, and sparks fly across where it was going. To no effect.
It's an illusion.
It's illusion.
Oh my god, I think I understand now. It's still a wall. It's just the wall behind the illusion is textured differently from the actual wall that it's supposed to be. That's why the funny man face on the door is smiling too widely, because it's a fucking troll room.
Make me a
Oh my
wisdom
god.
check, Morgan. Make me a straight wisdom check.
It's a fucking troll
Wild.
room. Yeah!
Morgan, that what you're pushing against instead of stone feels like force.
Force.
Oh, Zarin,
Yeah.
by chance, do you know or have prepared the spell known as Dispel Magic?
I don't think Zarin has Dispel Magic.
You've used?
Swear,
I
I
could
swear
have
to
swore
God,
you used it.
you've used it like
I
multiple
thought you
times.
tried using it on Morgan's wife.
This
My
is true.
wife.
Yeah, you should have it.
And you have it prepared.
I do have it prepared.
Yeah, he's the Dispel Magic dude.
Hey, after that, can you dispel magic by sword?
That would be a curse.
Oh shit.
That'd be remove curse.
That's
Next
remove
long
curse,
rest, he
yeah.
can fix that.
That
I do
one's
have remove
very
curse.
specific.
Okay. So
He's
Zarin.
gonna have to roll for it.
I'm gonna do this. Yeah.
No, Zarin, you dispel the illusion of a stone wall.
Okay.
Behind which
We can see
you
a
can
hallway.
you can see a hall. Yeah, and pretend the hallway goes that. I don't know why the map did this.
Stop closing the door!
Deleted the door.
What?
So we can't.
There's a hallway here.
But
There's
we
a hallway,
can't reach
an open
it?
hallway in front of you. No, it's the whole. Pretend that the whole. It's a hole. There's not a gap there.
Oh,
That's the map did something weird.
We can't go through it
You walk
because it's
can't go
headfirst
through
into
force.
a wall. You walk headfirst into a wall. Morgan.
Stop
and
closing the
Rebecca-
wall! Oh my god.
stop closing the wall.
That one's an actual door. I'm not deleting that one. Morgan and Rebecca, you get the idea that someone textured a wall of force to be the shape of a real wall, and then illusioned a wall on top of it.
Fuck you, Hallister.
Do we have any way of getting through a wall of force? Doesn't it take
I
something like.
believe only disintegrate.
Yeah.
Fuck it, we'll come back later.
Morgan, with your perception, at the end of the hallway, you can see a small sign up in the up around the bend a little bit. This says
Oh.
"Pardon our dust."
Oh, I'm gonna fucking kill him. I'm gonna kill him.
This is what?
Pardon
This is-
our dust.
It has an old man in unkempt hair, and a bowl-shaped hat, bowl-shaped yellow hat.
If I wasn't keeping Andromeda with Stella, then I can have her go to the other side of the wall and look. But I don't want to take her from there.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I know it's probably crippling your scouting abilities, but please, just for now, don't leave her alone.
Can I Misty Step through this?
You cannot.
That's a good question.
I don't think you can.
I mean, I can see a spot on the other side of the wall.
No, but you could do.
Dimension
You could
door?
Dimension door.
But then I wouldn't be able to get back!
Ah, right, because it's the cloak and it's only one a day. Isn't
Yeah.
it?
You know what?
You could
Misty
just
Step
wait a
does
day.
work.
Misty
There's
Step
no-
does work.
No fucking way! All right, do it.
Alright, I'll Misty Step.
Amazing.
Oh, I'm stuck. There we go.
Whoop.
Alright, I guess I'll turn off Cyrus.
You see, looking around the corner at you, Rebecca,
Oh no.
a giant floating eyeball with the what do you call it? The cord attached to it and just floating off and disappearing as it floats,
The fuck is
fading
that?
into transparency. And it, as you step forward, it turns and stares at you. It follows you every time you move.
How far away is it from me?
It would be about here. It's somewhat spectrally, and it has little specks of light floating around it.
Does this seem similar to anything I've seen in the past?
No.
No. Guys, there's like a floating eye here.
I don't know if I could hear you from the other side of the wall of force, but okay.
Yeah, you can probably just see me talking, actually. Oh.
Yeah, wall of force would not allow sound through.
Kill it.
I'll,
Take its eye.
I'll approach it.
It looks at you, and it turns left and then turns right and does that again, as if it's shaking its head no, and it disappears.
Okay, weird. I'll go down the hallway, I guess.
All right. This hallway stretches on as far as you can see, and you walk forward, and it stretches on as far as you can see.
I'll turn back then. And then I'll misty step through the wall. And use an action to regain a spell slot. Okay, that's an infinite hallway. And there's a weird ghost eye that looks at you.
You also saw the Pardon or Dust sign.
Yeah, it's also, I think, under construction. An infinitely long hallway.
It'll be done next Tuesday.
Well, it actually does the sign actually say that?
No.
I was gonna say that's
The infinite hallway will complete construction next Tuesday.
all right. Well,
I guess I'll turn Cyrus back
guess-
on and extend its light to max.
there's only one other
Okay.
spot to go to.
The south
I guess.
Manicore door.
Well, and the hallway did also continue up from when you came through the three double doors.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We'll go that way.
Yeah.
Bucky, where the fuck have you been?
Oh my god, fucking Bucky.
Practicing hiding.
I
Didn't do good
practice
against
hiding.
big dogs.
Manticores, but okay.
I'm pretty sure he called them doggies.
I'm pretty sure they're puppies.
Trolls aren't really known for their intelligence. What's in this room? Voice in the sky?
A filthy 30-foot square room lies at the end of the
Son of a
hallway, and a
bitch.
putrid stench fills both the room and the hallway. It looks to you as if this might be where the troll lives.
Ah, okay. Do I sense any magic?
You do not.
Okay. Okay, south door in the Manicore room.
I accidentally grabbed soccer.
I'll inspect these doors for traps.
Make an investigation check.
That's medicine. That's investigation.
They do not appear to be trapped.
All right, I'll open the door.
Okay.
They are in fact
What is that?
trapped.
You see in front of you. Ignore that. That's awful, game.
Oh.
You see laying on its back the desiccated corpse of a ginormous basilisk lying in the middle of the room. It's probably a good... Rebecca, you've seen basilisks. Wait, you didn't... Did you go into the Fane, or was that Render?
We did after it was cleared out. Oh, yeah, we were there. Yeah, I was there. I don't think I entered that room where it was.
You did... No, wait, you weren't the spider. Who was the spider?
Render was the spider.
Render was the spider.
We went back to kill Rosnasi, though.
Yeah. So basilisk is normally that big. This one is like the corpse would be like that laying on the floor. In one of its clawed feet is a transparent orb.
Is the orb magic?
It is. It is general magic.
I'll approach the orb.
Okay. It is clutched in one of the hands.
I'll use Mage Hand to try and take it out.
Okay. Alright. It comes out. And as it does, 2 giant centipedes burst from this thing's chest.
Oh, that's not cool.
Ah, fuck.
But it takes their whole thing to get out. So if anyone wants to do anything,
Eldritch Blast.
okay.
Get out of here, bugs. And I'll just...
One at
Oh,
this guy, and then one at this guy, and then the third to whatever one looks weakest.
Okay.
First one. Second one.
Those both hit.
All right, and then the third one on the
And
first
they're
one.
both dead.
Oh, they're both dead. Third one just blast the the basilisk corpse.
Well, that's
I'm
the
lining up a
basilisk
shot. Oh, okay.
Oh, and they're
Good
gone.
job.
All right, I'll take the sphere from the mage hand.
Can't
Okay.
fucking pee.
You get the mysterious orb.
I'll try to have mage hand take it out of my hand.
It comes out of your hand.
Okay, that's good. Arum, do you want to identify this?
Yeah, I can identify it.
It won't stick to
I'll-
your hand, I promise.
A ritual cast it. Oh wait, I can't. Can I cast it?
You can cast it as a normal spell slot if you want.
See, so the thing is, he would have to have 2 hands normally to cast Identify.
Yeah, I don't. Sword.
He can't cast Identify with all he has this sword.
Listen, it's rough out here with this.
I mean,
sword,
you
but...
could touch it with your forehead and use your other hand.
No,
for
that's
some-
that's how he could touch it with anything. So he has the sword in one hand. To cast any spells as an artificer, you have to have your tools in one hand. And Identify has a material component with a cost.
Ah.
Yeah.
He does
We'll
not have
figure it
enough
out.
hands to perform some spells.
Hey, Bucky.
Yeah.
Take the sword from Aurum.
Okay. He looks like it's too heavy for him anyway.
Yeah, I'm not very strong.
Are you gonna like force him to grab the blade, or can he take the? What you want him to do?
I told him to take the sword from Aurum.
All right, he's going to reach over and he's going to grab the hilt out of your fist, and now both of your hands are stuck to this sword.
Oh no!
Oh, fuck.
We need to take a long rest and figure this out.
So I thought it would transfer.
We've never been closer, Bucky.
Wait, what? Okay, Zarin, you grab
Just
Aurum.
kill me.
Zarin, grab Aurum.
Not worth it.
Me and Morgan will grab Bucky, and we pull them apart.
I feel like we tried this last time.
Well, that was when the sword was only bound to you.
But now it's bound to both of us.
Yeah, now what will happen?
Okay. Oirin, make an athletics check Morgan or Rebecca make an athletics check at advantage.
I said Zarin take Orem. Where is Zarin?
That's what I said. Was there? I told Zarin to do one, and
Zaren's
I told you or Morgan to do one at advantage.
You said Orem.
fucking dead.
Tom, how about it, bud?
How about it? Well, he is going to traverse. I'm going to use the most useless spell,
How about that athletics check?
and I will do that too. Can I still use the spell though?
Okay.
After the check, of course.
Sure.
Sure. Sorry, my cat fucking is playing with my mouse. Fuck. Here we go. Technical difficulties. There we go.
Oiron, make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no. Yeah.
Find what Bucky's Constitution saving throw modifier is.
-2.
Whoop.
In general, most monsters in the monster manual / DMG don't have negatives to their stats unless they're like a beast. So probably not. It's either like a +1 or a 0.
You're both being pulled very hard, and the sword cannot split in two. Bucky's hand gets degloved. His whole hand
What?
gets ripped off. And then it falls to the floor, no longer attached to the thing. However, Bucky falls to the ground.
Oh my god!
Oh
I didn't mean to do it.
Well, I guess you're not attached anymore. Oh no, Bucky.
no! He lived a life.
He
I don't know
lived
how
a
great it
life.
was, but he lived it.
Oh.
I guess
His
she'll get
existence
XP
was brief.
for Bucky.
For ripping Bucky's hand off, which killed him. I did heal him.
That's true.
Before the
That's
short
true,
rest.
Mac. Yes. Let's see. How much damage would your hand being ripped off realistically do?
Degloving your hand?
Oh, enough
I'd
damage
say it does
for
more than
dead.
6.
Yeah. That's gotta be like a quarter to half of your health.
Revivify.
I
No,
don't
we're
like
not
when
wasting
this game makes
Revivify
you
on
feel
Bucky.
things. I feel so bad for this man.
I mean, he didn't exist until I opened the door, so.
You could like spare the
You're
dying
assuming
hit
that,
if
Beck.
you had it, but
You're assuming
Do
he didn't
I-
get teleported from somewhere.
I asked him where he's from. He's like, nah.
Okay, Bucky is on the ground stable.
Alright, he'll be fine in like some hours.
yeah, he'll.
Or
way
I
we
can
waste
use a
fucking
D6.
diamond.
Yeah, I'll use a D6. He gets 3 hit points back.
You bring. He comes back. Stan's hand.
How you sorry, Bucky.
However, it is healed closed. He is now only has his left hand.
I thought we just degloved it.
I said it degloved and then ripped off.
Oh.
Dude, the day that we spend a diamond on a goblin is the day I lose my shit.
Alright,
Morgan, you have an extra one since your wife wasn't dead.
That's true.
we're not using that diamond
But no.
on a goblin.
I fucking refuse.
Dylan,
I'm not
what
a
if it was
murder
chicken
hobo.
pox?
Okay, but he's a nilbog.
And he's immortal.
Yeah, and chickenpox would never die anyway. But on the off chance that he did go into some sort of like cathartic state that required his reconstituting via a diamond, then sure, he's my blood brother. I need to.
Well, we can't identify this sphere until Orrin gets that sword out of his hand.
We could just take the spear with us.
Yeah, I'm keeping the sphere with me.
What's
The
down
sword's
here
still in my
anyway?
hand?
2 hallways. The sword is still in your hand,
Oh, I misunderstood.
and Bucky's hand is on the floor.
Ah,
I don't wanna take that sword anymore. Do I still have to do that?
No, you don't.
I'm gonna go
Okay.
this way.
Is there any like
I feel so
noticeable
bad.
blood?
What'd you say?
Is there any noticeable blood?
On the floor, yes.
Yes. Ooh, stars, but also pebbles.
Okay.
Just like
Please tell me my dad's out of the bathroom. I can finally go pee.
just
I'll be right
like
back.
the hit show Avatar: The Last Airbender, Zaren is going to bloodbend with the power of Eldath.
do you mean?
And just like how
You
blood
can't
is
just
a
repeat the
fluid.
same thing and expect us to understand!
I get the reference, but I don't know what you want to do.
He's going to shove the blood back in him.
Oh no, the wound's closed up.
Shit. Do we have like a straw?
The musty air of this room weighs heavy upon you, making the chamber, expensive as it is, feel like a suffocating tomb. A plethora of statues, humanoid and not, dot the southern end of the room. And 6 alcoves, 3 to a side, line the walls, most of them filled with rubble, but one filled with a statue that is made of glistening black stone. Where the others are the rubble ones seem to have just been regular stone based on the rubble. Most of the as you got closer, Rebecca, most of the statues to the south, they're all in various poses. But let's see here. Most of them seem to be either in like fighting stances or with looks of terror on their face.
What's this one's stance?
That it looks like it's just standing there. This is like a but all the features on this one are like they've faded away over time. But its stance is like it's just standing there.
Were they turned to stone by the basilisk? Wait, would I know that? Sorry.
You'd reasonably know that. You're a smart cookie. The ones to the south seem to be based on their poses. The ones that are in the alcoves, well, 1 plus the rubble that are in the alcoves, look more like they were part of this room. Might have been a temple at one point, just from how the room looks to you.
Maybe the orb can turn them back?
Which one looks the most amicable?
Alright, so going up and looking at the different statues, 5 of them seem to be adventurers at your best guess. A male human, a male half-orc, a female elf, and 2 male halflings. And then the other 6 are various monsters. 2 kobolds, 3 goblins, and a carrion crawler.
Oh, what?
Let me
A
get
carrion
the
crawler.
carrion crawler. You know, man. Let me get a token of one.
They're cute.
Oh. All right. Which of the humanoids look the most amicable?
From your experience, you would probably pick not the elf for yourself, but your pick.
Halflings
You might say not the half orc.
are one of the halflings. Halflings are good folk.
And Morgan, you notice that there is a crown of some sort in one of the carrion crawler's tentacles.
Is that also stone, or is it like?
No, it is not stone. It is in one of its stony tentacles, though.
I'll approach the halfling and
I
put
wanna
the
take
sphere
it.
to its head.
Okay. Nothing happens.
I'll try and use my action to. I'm gonna try and like think the halfling unstone through the sphere.
Okay. Nothing happens. And the carrion crawler would be like this one, Dylan.
Okay. Morgan will just say, I don't know, maybe have Zarin try to dispel magic again. I don't know. Unless it's a curse.
Dispel. No. You need greater restoration to undo this.
Oh well, then they're fucked. Yeah, he's gonna actually, yeah, it's a fucking carrion crawler, but it's stone. If it won't compromise the crown, but if it does compromise the statue of the carrion crawler, which he doesn't particularly care, he'll take the crown.
It's a crown magic.
The crown is not magic. And I need to put that 30-foot radius back on you back. Detect magic would be very close to up at this point.
I mean, I could just recast it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's your invocation. Yeah, so Morgan, you get a copper crown with 6 arrowhead-shaped malachite spires. Very fancy.
Copper crown with 6 malachite-shaped spires.
I unfortunately do not have art for said crown. Rebecca, you do get an aura of magic around the alcove statue. And I don't know what school this would be. I want to
Wait.
say it would be abjuration.
Copper crown with
That's transmutation. Malachite spires.
so green. I like malachite. It's a nice stone.
Looks pretty well made.
He'll put it in the bag of holding. Actually, yeah, I'll put it in the bag of holding for now because Orin went to go pee.
Okay. Lauren's back.
Back.
Oh, hey, Orin, do you think? Well, actually, would Rebecca
No, there's no
sense
magic.
magic? Never mind. He'll just put it in his bag.
Then again, Rebecca did miss that one explodey thing back in Greenfields.
Yeah, Orin, would you be able to identify them?
You can't with
Can't
sword
That was
in
a sword in my
Tom.
mouth, or not in my mouth, in my hand.
God damn it!
From now on, whenever he has to identify something, he'll grab it with his mouth instead of his hand.
God damn it.
This could all
Wait,
be
it-
solved by Dispel Curse.
There
Dispel
doesn't appear to
curse.
be any other egresses from this room.
Bucky,
Mm-hmm.
you want to touch this statue real quick
Sure.
while we stand around the corner?
Around the corner, I guess. Why are you gonna stand around the corner?
Just precaution.
Oh, okay.
Guys, you two
Yes.
behind the corner.
That's not right, but okay. uh, Morgan wants a better view, so he's just gonna go right here. So
Bucky.
fucking dirty.
Bucky reaches out and touches the shiny black statue, and he falls to the floor.
Bucky, oh my god!
And before y'all do anything, get back there.
Get the fuck back.
You made this bed, now lie in it. You see as if there's a shimmer as the statue, its skin just kind of sloughs off. And a gray ooze comes off of the statue.
Oh no.
What the fuck is?
Black pudding, I mean, not a gray ooze. Gray ooze is what y'all felt last time.
Oh my god. This is like the second time we've killed him now.
In this same, this is technically just one room. You've killed him twice in this one room.
Well, I'll avenge you. Oh, damn it! I always forget to click the fucking token. It's the same. We don't know if he's dead.
I mean, he looks pretty dead. Our rolling initiative?
Yep.
Shit. Damn. There goes my initiative.
Tom,
Yeah,
Oh, Bombus.
initiative, please.
I know. I am. I'm opening it now. Is he like dead, or is he just bleeding out again?
He fell to the floor, and you really can't tell from here.
Fuck.
I'd say, Morgan, you can see him breathing a bit still.
Oh my god, he's dead.
He just said you could see him breathing.
It's a Morgan thing.
So
I know.
Bucky's turn.
I can see him
Interesting.
breathing. Y'all can.
Interesting. Zarin,
Okay.
the black
He's-
skin sloughed off the stone statue, and Bucky fell to the floor when he touched it.
So there's stuff on. Okay. Okay, I'm not really understanding that if I'm being honest, but
It's
okay.
an ooze.
There was an ooze covering the statue, like a skin.
Like a slime. Like literally
Oh,
like
okay.
a slime, but bigger and a different color.
Like from the Wild West, The Reckoning.
Did I have you guys fight any oozes in Wild West?
No.
I did with
Not that
Anthony.
I was there for.
Yeah, no, I haven't had you guys fight a single ooze type enemy.
Anthony had us do it.
I don't remember fighting one.
Are you talking about the tar dragon?
Yes, ooze.
That was the Gettysburg one shot, which may or may not still be canon. Because I don't remember everything that he told me that happened in it, and I'd have to review that.
Okay, so I'm just gonna like peek around the corner real quick because I can't fucking see. Is it just? Is there anything like forming?
Yeah, there's this big black pile of ooze is pulling itself off of the statue.
It is. All right. Cool. Guiding bolt.
Okay.
Level 3.
Archetype.
That hits. Okay.
19.
Very good. Anything else?
That's it.
Yeah. Rebecca.
Bonus action dash. Actually, yeah, I'm just gonna not dash, move up that far because I think that's 40 feet. No, I can move another 5, and then I can get there. Is Bucky dead?
No, I put that because he's not dead, and I've been putting the red X on mobs when they're dead.
Okay. I'll use a bonus action for healing light on Bucky because I'm within 60 feet.
Bucky's back.
Yes, who's Buck?
Buck again.
And
Bucky's Buck.
Eldritch Blast on the pudding.
Okay.
Bang, bang,
That hit.
bang.
That hits. That misses because it's a nat 1. So what's that? 22 damage. Very nice. Morgan.
Okay. I don't know. I personally know little to nothing about oozes, so I feel like Morgan would be kind of iffy too. Um, fuck it. Yeah, I'll just punch it. Yeah, he's gonna.
You're gonna punch the thing that. Okay.
Mm, should I?
I mean, you watched Bucky fall unconscious when he did, but you don't know if that was just part of whatever woke up the ooze. Because there was like a shimmer that passed over it like it had been held by magic. And Rebecca, you would, now that you moved up, you'd see the aura magic is gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll punch it.
Okay. Those both hit. And you
Alrighty.
take, from both times you hit it, you take 10 total acid damage.
Oh, there goes my 10 hit points. Uh,
So you do
and
18
then
damage to it.
Oh yeah, Bucky has 10 Tim HP. Did that go through all of 10 of his HP?
yes.
Well, he didn't get it back after he degloved himself.
Oh yeah. That's right.
Oh yeah. And then yeah,
Back
I'll
in the
just
foyer
bonus
to the temple.
action punch him the other time.
Okay,
Imagine that hits, and then
that hits.
yeah, and I take
And
how
you
much
take
more damage?
another. Ooh, that's max. 8 acid.
Okay.
You do 5. It is bloody. It is oozy.
And then I think I still have a little bit of movement. I'm gonna move
You
back
still
to
have 25 feet.
here. Oh, 25 feet. Yeah, move to like right here, which probably lets you get an AO, but
It's
whatever.
going to hold on to its reaction.
Oh, okay.
Oirin.
Better for me.
Oi, get away from my friend! And I'll move. God, this room's pretty big, actually. I'm gonna move myself to here, and I'm gonna cast Firebolt.
Okay.
Go away.
That hits. 16 fire. Yep, 16 fire. Very good. Black pudding. Oh wait. Sorry. Did you have anything else?
Well, no, I'm not gonna take the bonus elixir or the bolt elixir yet.
The edible.
He's not doing the edibles yet. It's going to. It didn't like that. Which one did it not like more? Morgan did more damage.
Yeah.
Actually, did yep, Morgan did the most damage.
Jesus.
As it slurps its way across the ground. And it will take an attack from Bucky.
Fuck him up.
At advantage. Nope, never mind.
No, disadvantage because he's prone.
Oh, he's prone. Yeah.
Wait, wouldn't it be a straight roll then? Because it has advantage.
Why does he
Why,
have
why does
advantage?
he have advantage?
Guiding bolt.
Guiding
Oh,
bolt.
guiding bolt. Yeah, that's true.
Guiding
No,
bolt
guiding
was
bolt
a
got-
while ago.
Oh, I don't think
Guiding
anybody
bolt.
applied it.
Guiding bolt got used on Beck's first roll, but I didn't say anything because Beck already rolled a nat 20.
Oh, so okay, that's why I was confused. Okay,
'Cause
no
there's not really a point of making him re-roll it on the nat 20.
I would have
we don't do-
appreciated. No, I'm playing.
I'm sorry.
No,
Uh,
I'm kidding.
Okay. Bucky slashes at it and hits. However,
Oh no, Bucky.
Bucky's stupid. And two things happen.
Bucky's stupid.
Bucky dies again.
Bucky takes minimum damage, so he's still alive. However,
Bucky's also still fucking stupid.
it splits.
Oh fuck.
Um, and that one's going to go and still do its attack on Morgan. Morgan, you get a pseudopod to the face that whacks out, but a 12 misses.
Yes.
And that will bring us to Bucky. Bucky stands up. I'm not so sure about all this touching stuff you wanted me to do.
Bucky, just back off.
You're doing great.
Bucky backs off. He dashes away because he follows your commands. Saren.
Very good. He is going to move up. And there we're gonna go. Sorry, I have to snap to center because you guys get upset when I do it to corner.
Thank you.
Yes.
It's because only rats do it to the corner.
Do I have 30 or 40? No, 30. Okay. So like right here.
Oh, killing me with that one. Oh, those
Cool.
are all so nice.
And then the goo is the goo looking gooey?
The goos both are looking kind of ratty,
Ratty.
tattered.
Who's the real goo?
It's split in two. There's
There's no original. They both are the
both
original.
original.
Hmm.
There's simultaneously no original, and they are both original. Beck is correct.
Okay. I'm gonna use firebolt.
At which one?
Can I tell which one was? Oh, you said there was no original.
Yep.
Okay.
Which one's the original? Yes.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna hit
like
this
they
one.
basically just split in two. It didn't make a clone. Yeah, okay. Go ahead and roll that firebolt.
It's the Erdtree Avatar in the Hilltop of the Giants.
That hits.
Holy
Uh,
fuck!
You kill that man.
You kill Batman.
I killed the goo.
Yep. Anything with your bonus?
Fuck, I just thought about it. I was gonna fucking use subtle, or not subtle soul. I was gonna fucking twin spell that bitch.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, that's it.
Black pudding. Bambalam. Is gonna pseudopod at Rebecca. Rebecca, that's a 21.
Fuck.
You take 9 bludgeoning and 16 acid. And your armor has a -1.
My armor is magic.
Your armor is magic, so never mind. Rebecca.
Bonus action disengage. And I'm just gonna, because I've seen that punching it or stabbing it hurts you, because the acid splash. So I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast 3 times. Pew, pew, pew.
Okay, there it goes. They all hit. And it is 6, 13. The last Eldritch Blast. It did. The statue is no longer featureless. It was being obscured by a black pudding, held in stasis by an evil man.
Looking at the statue, what is it?
Make a religion check.
I don't fucking know.
Fuck! It's some kind of some kind of blacksmith.
Nope. That guy look like a guy.
Oirin knows. That is Gond.
Gaunt.
Gond with a D. But you would know him as Nebulon.
Oh yeah, that's the Nebulon guy.
Is that like
one of-
a...
He's one of the only gods that the gnomes worship outside of the Lords of the Golden Hills.
It's one of my gods that we worship.
Holy maker of all thing, Lord of all smiths, the gearsmiths.
He makes things. He's like a blacksmith, maker of gods, god of makers.
I think the second one's more correct.
A little bit
God
of
maker's
both.
mark.
Yeah, yeah.
Not a bad beverage.
Would I know why he's down here? Just chilling.
No.
Probably
I mean, you
for
get
this used
the
to
idea
be
that this is some kind of temple.
Yeah.
Okay.
You cannot. The other 5 are reduced to rubble to the point where you can't tell who they were.
He's very resilient.
Well, damn. This place is fucking weird.
And this whole path was a dead end.
Like everywhere beyond the Manticore room has just been nothing but a dead end.
Yep. I mean, we've cleared out this area.
Yeah, which
Yeah,
means
the
that the
vampires have a whole new area.
Yeah, we can go tell them. It's like, hey, you can expand into the Manticore area.
Yeah, that's true.
There is that wall of force, though, that you should bear in mind.
Well, I guess we do have to go end up killing those goblins and hobgoblins and whatnot. Fuck it. I'll just
Check in with
let's go
Andromeda to
back.
see what time of day it is.
It is just afternoon.
All right.
Chandelier.
Morgan, as you enter back into this room, the Manticore room, you see a giant floating spectral eye, about a foot in diameter,
Oh God.
with its optic nerve floating off behind it as it fades into nothingness. It turns and glares at you, and then winks out of existence.
Hi.
Did
I
I
don't know
see
what that
that
is.
before?
You would see it disappearing as you enter the room.
Oh, great! That eye is following us.
Maybe he wants to be friends. Wants to give a hug.
Most
Are
things
you
that are ethereal like that tend not to be friendly.
I was
but
kind of
Oyren,
more
what about Leaf? What about Andromeda?
They're not ethereal. Well, Andromeda's not ethereal. Leaf, I didn't. That's why I didn't say all ethereal things are unfriendly. And he was unfriendly at first.
To be fair, you were unfriendly first.
We didn't know it was haunted.
Yeah, but even if you didn't know it was haunted, you want to start throwing daggers into the fucking floor, you psychopath.
Everything that like we've encountered so far. No chances.
You could have finished that thought?
No, I mean, it's just like it's kind of like funny how like we didn't expect that.
Oh. Well, I mean, Bean's keeping us on our toes, man. You know, it's a dungeon. You never know what you're gonna find.
No, I know it's like it's funny because like we were just in a fucking house with this fucking like ghost. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah, like we were fucking around with a ghost and then dragon cultists. Was this the door that goes back? No, this door's locked, right? What's at this door? Did we check this door?
You did not.
I would like to check this door.
Okay.
Checking them.
You open it. Or are you checking it for traps? What do you mean?
No, I'm just saying checking them. I mean, like I'm checking the door.
Check if it opens.
It opens.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. I just walk in.
Okay.
He didn't even look for traps because like, fucking.
Cobwebs enshroud rows of old weapon racks, many of which have collapsed under their own weight. A door in the south wall has a hand axe embedded in it.
Detect any magic?
Grab the axe.
You do not detect any magic.
Um,
I'm gonna dual wield.
I'll use Mage Hand to try and take the hand axe out of the door.
Okay. The mage hand struggles, but it wrenches the hand axe out of the door.
Nothing a bit of wiggling can't fix. And I'll kind of have it toss it to the side. And then inspect the door for traps.
There are no traps.
Is it locked?
Apparently, I did. It is not locked.
I'll open it.
And I failed to put this as an actual door token, so there, I'll open it.
Son of a bitch!
Oh, another one of these.
Behind the door with the hand axe is a 10-foot square room with a 1-foot thick, 5-foot diameter stone wheel set into the floor. There's a stone pedal next to it.
Start pedaling.
Yeah, I guess I'll step on the pedal.
Okay. You hear the very start of a whir and then a loud clunk followed by a grinding sound. Looking at it, you feel like this used to be a sharpening wheel.
Oh! It's a grindstone!
But the mechanisms in the under the floor seem to have either seized or rusted into uselessness.
All right. Well, let's go check out the Thump Thump room.
A thump thump room.
All right.
Yeah. You open the door, and you will see a small hallway that opens into a room. This room is completely empty. However, stepping into it, you can see that there's another hallway that starts to slope down.
Slope down.
Yep, it's sloping down gradually, and as you walk down the the ramp, the slope, you hear this faint thumping sound that grows louder the lower you get.
Is it the second floor?
You're going down about 20 feet.
We don't know how many feet in between floors there are.
You don't. Okay, in this room, let me get the description of this because this is a weird one. The dome ceiling of this room peaks about 30 feet above you. Its edge is about half that height. The pungent smell of rotten eggs assails your nostrils as you take in the sizzling mass of liquid that defies gravity and undulates within the dome. Beneath the dome, in the dead center of the room, is an 8-foot-tall statue of a 4-limbed humanoid bearing the features of a fish. All 4 of the fishman's stone limbs grasp upon an edge of an ornate box that seems to be carved out of the same stone as the statue.
Is it the same fishman from the sewer room?
It's very similar. It is much bigger, and this one has 4 arms instead of 2.
Okay.
And also, Oirin, you automatically know, looking up, that is acid that is suspended in the dome.
Ah, my forte. It's acid.
And not the fun kind.
It's no good. We don't want that.
But the thump thump is much louder in this room.
Is it holding onto the chest? Is the chest something separate, or is it part of the statue?
You cannot tell from this distance.
Is it more goo?
I will mage hand. Yeah, I'll take a step back and mage hand. I'm stepping onto Aura, but I'll mage hand the little chest. See if I can't grab it.
This, what is it? 5 pounds for a
10
mage
pounds.
hand, right? 10 pounds. Yeah. The mage hand is not strong enough to move this stone chest or the stone box.
Hey, Bucky, get in here.
No.
No. I don't listen to you, midget.
You two are the same height. All right.
I get called that all the time.
Do I sense any magic?
My brother calls me midget bopper.
There is this feeling of magic.
I can't see it. It's probably
not the sight of magic.
Can I try to open the chest with the mage hand?
It is locked.
I'll pick the lock.
Okay, make a roll. Okay, it unlocks. And you hear a somewhat magical noise. And also the noise of falling as the acid falls from above you.
Can I get Mage Hand to grab whatever's in the chest and come back as we start moving up?
Well, you also see, as before you can react, it just took me a second to get it ready. Uh,
The heart of Davy Jones.
the statue comes to life.
Oh God.
Nope.
Okay, and this is... and you are actually in the acid there. So, you have a mage hand do that, and you both take 6 acid damage.
Ouch.
And make a sleight of hand check with the mage hand.
Okay.
Let's see. The acid made it to about here. Okay. Yeah, you get it from the fishman. And y'all booked it out. Oirin, with your movement, you will take 1 extra thing of acid damage.
1 point.
You'll take 3 more acid damage.
Oh no, I'm almost out of temporary hit points. I
Alright.
didn't need them anyway.
Does it look like Fishman was taking damage?
The fishman did seem to be taking damage.
Okay.
He is also coming up the ramp behind you.
Oh, God.
God.
Angry Fishman!
And he
Keep
is
moving.
gaining on Oirin.
I will
God.
pick up Oiram.
Okay.
Though he's a bit heavier than I remember.
Oh boy, here we go.
All right.
And I'll dash and move Mage Hand with my cunning action.
Okay. Morgan, you hear... They're not here yet. You hear Angry Fishman coming behind us.
Oh, watch out.
And you hear the sound of a big wet slap of lots of liquid hitting the ground. And loud footsteps. What you doing, Dylan? Or Tom?
Everyone's gone.
Nope.
I'm fucking talking, son of a bitch. I'm not gone. But it's not my turn.
It's not.
Oh,
that
you,
was
you got
me.
remembered. Okay, cool. Yeah, so basically did you hear what I said?
You just said basically and then
Basically.
nothing.
Oh, I was talking.
You said basically and then you didn't say anything.
No, I swear I was
Nothing else
talking.
came through.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna say, can I finally use my favorite spell, Find Traps?
Sure.
Thank you. I really appreciate this.
We say there's a giant angry fishman and you're using fine traps.
In case there are traps.
Go ahead, Tom.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
There are no traps.
Very good.
That are
Now,
within your possible line of sight.
Correct. Rebecca, you get out and you slam the door shut, I'm assuming.
Yep.
What are you doing? Oirin, Rebecca, anyone?
Do I have the thing from the mage hand?
You do. It is a...
Davy Jones's heart.
It is. It is a still beating withered heart. and it is radiating a necromancy.
All right, tomorrow you're definitely gonna have to identify whatever the fuck this is. I'll ready Eldritch Blast to
the door shoves
fire.
open.
Yep.
I'll say you all get a free attack action. Since you knew he was coming, go ahead and make a roll.
Eldritch Blast.
All of us.
Firebolt.
Yep. All of those so far have hit. That hits.
Dylan.
What's up?
Angry Fishman. We get a free attack.
Oh,
Me and Oyer recovered the heart of Davy Jones.
stab the heart.
That's what I said.
Part of the ship. No, but you see that. You see the thing is with that, Dylan. Yep, that hits.
Part of the ship, part of the crew.
You,
Oh,
you actually
shit,
get
by
both
the
both
crew.
attacks because you get an attack action.
Oh, okay.
The Dutchman needs a captain.
That hits.
Oh,
There must
Yeah, this
always be a
guy's
captain.
fucked up.
You just. Yeah, this man is on his last fin.
I hate
All right, Bucky, you're up.
Oh wait, Bucky does get an attack.
Crit, Bucky.
Do this. How do I do this?
Bucky slashes him with his sword, and the man goes down.
Yes.
Y'all got him down to 2 HP.
That's experience for Bucky. He levels up.
One-handed fighter.
Yeah, don't come back. Get out of here.
Does it seem like the acid's still rising?
The acid wasn't rising;
Okay.
it just all fell, and it made just the sheer volume of it made it 40 feet through the sloped hallway.
Well, I'll put the heart of Davy Jones inside the bag of holding because the hearing the thump thump is unsettling.
Thump, 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 thump. You stop at mid thump.
I'll take it out just in case, see if it actually broke.
How funny it would be if you pull it out. It's just
Just flatlined.
no, it starts thumping again.
Okay, I'll put it back in. Alright, tomorrow we'll figure out whatever the fuck that is. We actually have a lot of stuff to find out what they are tomorrow. Well, this whole side of the dungeon, well, we haven't gone left at this intersection yet, but everything this way was useless.
Yeah, and the
But there was that invisible wall.
It leads to an infinite hallway that goes on forever.
We could go
well,
down
it definitely went on for the 120 feet you went down it.
We just all need to learn how to blink.
So, and depending on how much you trust either source, the actor slash vampires said that the goblins are apparently on the next level as well. So at least one entrance is probably
On the
this
goblin side.
that side of the actors. But that doesn't necessarily mean that there's only one entrance.
And even from probably the very scammy map that Orion bought, it looks like there are multiple paths. Oh, actually, I'll show the map to Bucky, see if he can read it.
Bucky can read it, and it is just a bunch of random words.
Nothing useful?
I mean, it's things I would say to these people, but I want to say to you.
Oh. Oh, so this is a scam map.
Yeah, looks like someone really wanted to get one over on the surface people.
Sorry, Arm.
Sucker born every day, huh?
Oh. It was worth a try. Didn't we get a map from the vampires?
The actors? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not in our journal for some reason.
Yeah, because it's.
Oh, because you drew it in paint.
Yeah. I'll pin it.
Oh, I see it.
Tis pinned. Right next to Morgan's wanted poster.
We're gonna go collect on that eventually.
Morgan, you ready to collect on your wanted poster?
I'm sure Eldath is not all for betraying your friends.
Listen, you don't know Eldath like I do.
Could give it a
I don't know,
try.
you did something that upset the tablet.
It shook a little bit. It's fine.
It was a little bit shook.
Identify the heart?
You can't because you got a sword in your hand.
Oh.
I
So we
feel
want
like
to
it
remove curse?
We can't because he didn't prepare it.
can't until tomorrow, and it's only a bit after noon.
We can sleep.
I think we can actually rest now.
You've been awake for all of 4 hours.
Yeah, it's time to sleep.
We can
That's just
continue.
Tom saying it. That's not Saren.
We haven't explored this side, right?
Well,
Yeah, we haven't gone that way.
Let's keep going.
Looks like a door.
That's the door you came through.
Oh, that's the door we came through. Okay. Why was it
That's
closed?
where the way.
Did we go down this way?
You don't know why it was closed, but it was closed.
I think
Vampires
this.
might have came behind you and closed the door in case you didn't make it. This room. Rebecca, as you open that door.
Oh boy.
A fireball goes off.
The fireball goes off. How did you know?
A power word fireball.
No, it's a living circle of death spell.
Oh no.
The door squeals on its hinges and opens upon a reversed room. A fireplace hangs from the ceiling, casting shadows across the den. Upside down bookshelves teem with ancient tomes. Some float in the cold air, opened on their spines. A high-backed chair is firmly set on the ceiling, its arms nicked and scarred.
Definitely not something you see every day.
How the fuck does this fit in this tiny room?
You look back and it's an empty 10 by 10 closet.
Wait, what? I look away and I look back.
Yeah, you look away to like, how did this happen to everyone else? And you look back and it's an empty 10 by 10 closet.
Look away and look back again.
It's an empty 10 by 10 closet.
I close the door and open it again.
It's an empty 10 by 10 closet.
What?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna feel around the room.
Rebecca, you feel a source of magic.
I don't see it.
Actually, no, you see that the entire room has muted illusion magic. Dull illusion magic. I don't know which of those two is a better way of saying it. Faded illusion magic.
There's some source of illusion in there, but I don't know what the fuck it is.
You feel around the room. It is a 10 by 10 room. Empty, save for some cobwebs.
Well, let's go the other way then, because this room is fucking nothing. I guess I'll close the door.
Okay. The door was closed as you go past it again.
What?
Okay, you see a row of 6 columns. A hallway leading to an opening to the north. And on the 6 pillars, you can see a bunch of tiny indentations that look like gemstones were pried out of them long ago.
Let's look this way.
A maggot-ridden corpse of a dead human lies face down on the floor, next to a discarded scimitar, a light crossbow, and a money pouch.
I'll pick up the money pouch and open it.
It's empty.
I'll toss it.
This seems to be Gary, the one that died to the spiders, who was in charge of drawing the map.
I thought Gary was at the other end, like over here.
Nope, the spiders were down there.
Was there a note there, Gary?
What?
Never mind.
I'll inspect this door for traps.
Okay. Does not appear to be trapped.
All right, I'll open it. It is locked.
It is not locked.
Okay.
The doors that are locked you can't just click on.
Okay.
They'll not work. You see a room with a stone table, and what looks like there had been a poker game going on.
Open this door. Oh. Okay.
You're in the room with the wyvern skeleton on the floor.
All right, that just goes back to where we came from. Oh, sorry, Mario.
On the table, there are also the equipment for 3 disguise kits. This is apparently where the actors live.
Yeah.
The alcove to the north contains a rusty pile of armor.
No magic?
No magic.
Okay. Put my ear to the door.
There is dead silence.
Inspect it for traps.
Make an investigation check. Does not appear to be trapped. Does not appear to be locked.
Okay, I'll open it. It's a closet.
It's not though. Let me see here. As the door opens, multiple skulls come clattering out of the room in a tidal wave of cranial bone. Some of the skulls, old and brittle, splinter as they crash into the opposing wall, sending old teeth skittering across the floor. One skull, much wider than the rest, comes to a stop at your feet. The skull's jaws hanging open, as if to speak or possibly scream. This room was filled completely to the brim in a 10 by 10 by 10 cube of skulls. On the back wall, about 8 feet up, just above the skull line, you see a banner that says contestants.
Do I sense any magic?
You do not.
I kind of panic and quickly look to see if there's a golden skull.
There's a lot of skulls here, Peck.
Do I see any gold?
You see a few gold teeth. But
Okay.
No golden skull.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, if you see a gold skull, don't touch it, for the love of God.
Rebecca, some quick estimation. This might be basically everyone that's died in Undermountain. There are thousands of skulls here. And when I say thousands, that's not an exaggeration. There's literally thousands of skulls here.
Yeah, it filled up the entire space of that room. I guess I'll wade through it.
Yeah, you cannot close that door. The hallway comes to a dead end.
I'll inspect it to see if there's any secret doors.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
I'll use my last d6.
I was gonna say, can I help him?
Sure.
Well, help her rather.
Yeah, go ahead and roll additional time.
30.
So 30. Yeah, you find that there is a secret door on the north, and you find the triggering mechanism. You open it. Thick cobwebs drape the majority of this chamber. In the center of the back wall of the room, amidst the dusty strands of web, is a In the center of the room, amidst the dusty strands of web, sits a copper helm coated in a light green patina. It's green. It's aged. Helm's protective visor hangs down. Against the back wall, resting upon a marble riser, is a slender throne whose copper frame is also green from age. And no sources of magic.
Huh. I'll clean the helm.
I mean, you clean the cobwebs off of it. Green is like rust.
Oxidized
It's
copper.
it's like a chemical change. I don't know that you can just...
You can wipe it off.
You can wipe it off. It'll leave a lot of pits. Yeah, you now have a pitted, clean copper helm.
Does it look like it'll fit on my head?
Yep.
I'll put it on.
Okay. You're wearing a copper helm with a visor that is down.
How does it look?
Not bad.
Iron?
It no longer matches the throne.
Yes.
But it does look cleaner.
How does it look?
It looks good.
Not really my style. Take it off. I can take it off, right?
You take it off. Yeah.
Okay.
Never trust a
Just
thing.
everything we pick up now.
Actually, I'll put it on and then I'll sit in the throne.
Okay, Rebecca. There's a light clank noise, and then the top of your head gets hit with something. as a tube falls out of the ceiling and lands on your head.
Ow.
But your head was luckily protected by the helmet.
Oh, what the fuck is this tube?
It seems to be a wand tube.
Ooh. I'll open it.
You find something that is familiar looking to you. It is a wand of secrets.
Ooh, that's good. That's really good.
Someone had that in
Bree.
June. Yeah, Bree had one. But you saw it used.
Yep. I used it a couple times.
You did. And looking up, you see there's now a hole in the ceiling where a little door has fallen down that had been holding the tube up.
All right, I'll stand up and take off the helm.
Okay.
Can I see what triggered it? Was it like me sitting in the throne?
You make an investigation check. There is no pressure plate or anything on this throne.
But
Nothing that you know to look for in your knowledge of traps. You can't really figure out what it was.
Huh. Well, I got a copper helm.
To go with your copper mask. Oh no, that was bronze mask.
I don't think I'm the one that took that one. I got the copper beer stein.
You took it from behind one of the false mirrors, but I think Morgan's the one that kept it.
Yeah, he kept it. Well, this was dead end.
Fairly well exhausted north of the Wyvern Room. Gone through all the doors you saw. Well, opened all the doors you saw. Didn't go through the door of the skull room.
Yeah, we can't get in there.
All right.
Guess we'll go back to the actors.
Keep accidentally grabbing Rebecca. Might need to end early. I think Tom and Dylan are both out.
They're dead.
Oh, would you be going through like the doors that you were told were the actors' quarters and stuff?
I mean,
or
I'll
would you...
poke my head in.
Okay.
I mean, this is...
That one is... As you round the corner, you see a flesh golem standing in the middle of the room, staring at you.
Are you actually a flesh golem, or are you an actor in a giant flesh golem suit?
Oh.
Other than that, you see a cot against the south wall, a lantern on a wooden trunk frayed circular rug that the man is standing on, and a trifold privacy screen over in this corner.
Well, this is one of their rooms.
This seems to be Countess Haria's room, since she was the one controlling the
Golem,
golem.
yeah. Oh, I'll turn off Cyrus.
Okay.
Before I
And
get into the
they're
room.
not all still in this room. There's just a lot of them in this room, but not all of them. Do some moving. Golems up there. Okay. They pay you. They look at you. They look up, see it's you, and just go back to minding their business.
I'll let one of them know. Say, you can get your buddy Gary. We cleared out everything north of here. There is this weird spectral eye that seems to crop up every now and then. And a wall.
That happens.
Okay. And a wall of force in a broom closet that seems to go to an infinite hallway. Didn't explore that too much, but killed all the manticores. There's a dead basilisk and some dead centipedes. There's a dead fish guy. The beating heart room, we cleared that out. The dead fish guy's in the doorway there, but you can use that for waste disposal since it's filled with acid. And there's a room full of skulls. That's that way. You turn left and head that way. I don't recommend it. It's pretty gruesome.
Well, like, a few skulls in there.
No,
A weird room.
like, you know, Undermountain's claimed a lot of lives, right?
Yeah.
It's like everyone that has ever died, their skull was taken and put in that room.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Thankfully, I've seen worse things, so that won't scar me as much.
Could have been a room full of golden skulls.
I was more referring to the soulmonger.
Yeah.
But that whole area up north, free for you guys to claim.
Thanks. I don't know what else to say.
Okay, there is a troll corpse that we burned. You might want to throw that in the acid vat, just in case any bit of it did decide to die. It's in the manticore room.
Okay. I'll pass that up the chain.
Do you need help carrying it?
No, I mean, I don't know when we're gonna do that.
That's a problem for
Talk to the
later.
boss. Stay away from the room at the other end of this long hallway.
Which hallway?
There's the long hallway you came in here on when you came here the first time.
Why?
There's big brain things that I don't know. They're freaky, man.
Big brain things.
Yeah, big flying brains with beaks and tentacles.
Does that sound like anything
No.
anyone here has seen?
No.
Bucky?
Look, man, I wasn't born yesterday. I was born today.
So you definitely did not exist until I
I mean,
touched that door.
if I did, I don't remember it. There's not like stuff that can take away your memory, though, is there?
There is.
Would you remember anything after you die?
Yes. I remember being dead.
Rebecca remembered the knowledge that if she ever got out of there, she was heading towards. She was glad she wasn't going to be heading towards that wall.
Look, this universe is not kind to those who think the gods are just very powerful beings, but not actually gods.
Could be worse. You could be part of the march on the crystal sphere.
I don't know, I could use some exercise. I mean, surely that can't be that bad, right? At least you get to see some cool shit.
This is true.
Whereas if you're in a wall, you're a wall.
Yeah, but Pink Floyd wrote a song about you if you're part of that.
Yeah, but you're also on the dark side of the moon.
The dark side of the moon.
Okay. Look, I'll be honest. I tried to tell him that if you actually made it and you cleared out some of the area to give your money back, but they've been arguing about it. They haven't decided. I'm not.
You
in charge of
guys
that
probably need it a bit more than we do.
Look, you said you weren't gonna rat us out, and you offered us jobs. I don't know.
Nah, you guys can keep it. It's fine. You guys definitely need it more than we do. You're down on your luck, and yeah, just make sure it goes to good use.
All right. Well, don't get captured by the Xanathar Guild. Guess you didn't find any stairs that way, or else you wouldn't be back here.
Unfortunately, no, unless there's some hidden stairway through a wall or something.
Yeah, well, rumor has it that the goblins are down through some more floor to the next floor at least, so they must have a staircase, I guess. Or some other way.
Well, there could also be another way through the brain room, but that sounds like a bad time.
Yeah, the brain monsters freak me out.
Oh, and in case any of you by chance know Greater Restoration, there's a bunch of people who are petrified into statues in the same room that the basilisk was in.
I'll be honest with you. None of us know anything like that.
Yeah, just
We're a bunch of failed actors.
Hey, one of you's a vampire. 3 of you.
Well, them, yeah, but yeah.
Why haven't you all become vampires?
Better for the shtick.
Okay.
Plus, then you can't ever see the sun again.
Yeah, that's true.
depressed actor who was outed from his bandit vampire position.
Hey,
When you're both a vampire and actor both.
I think we're gonna end early, Dylan. You and Tom have been out, I think.
I just realized that I briefly took a little nap. Yeah, it was like right after the gray. I was just sitting there, and I swear to God, I like blinked and just woke up right before
the
this.
gray what?
The black pudding.
Yeah, the black pudding. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, y'all fought a 4-armed fish man.
I briefly woke up for that, didn't I? I think I punched it.
Yeah, you
You
punched it.
did. And then there was a room full of a 10 by 10 by 10 room completely packed full of skulls that avalanched out on y'all.
I'll be in Orem. Everyone else stayed behind.
Yep.
And we got a wand of secrets.
And a heart.
Oh, that'll help find the secrets. Like I know I'm saying that, but like, holy shit, those things are super useful.
Oh yeah, we had them. We had one in Tomb of Annihilation.
See, I gave one to my players in Strahd because there was like one spot where they needed it for, except I vastly misunderstood how they worked, and because none of them wanted to roll perception checks or look for things, I would kind of half-ass it and just say that it would start beeping when they were in the vicinity of a secret,
I remember
and then
this.
they'd have to go beep 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 beep, beep, beep and then they'd find it. Yeah.
Wand of secret detection.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
Well, yeah, because I mean, how many times I'd be like, I'd like describe a room to you, and it would be within the like details of the description. Wouldn't even be all like that hard one. It'd be like, yeah, you find yourself in a 10 by 10 room, and then it would like point out something super obvious, like on the south wall, there's a tapestry that's as tall as a person. There seems to be a slight draft behind it. Nobody would investigate it whatsoever, and then I would just go,
A slight draft. No one. What?
yeah. Oh well, but whatever. Look, I mean, like, I was the one that fell asleep this time, but one of my players was Mr. Falls Asleep here, right? You know
Mr.
who my
Snores
other
a
two
lot.
players were, and then there was Chris, and then there was Logan, who was only there half the time, and then my other
For
player,
Strahd?
yeah, Logan was in Strahd.
Logan was not in Strahd.
No, you're right. He was Paul. Who is my other player?
Squibs.
Yes.
It's fucking
It was
Squibs.
it was Chris, Matt. Yeah, but then why didn't Matt go to? Why didn't Matt? Now I'm gonna have to fight him. Matt wouldn't go to investigate stuff. Chris wouldn't go to investigate stuff. Tom wouldn't go to investigate stuff. The other two wouldn't go to investigate stuff. No, I'm still missing someone. That's 5 people. We had 6.
TJ, Matt,
They died off.
um,
We didn't finish with 5. We finished with 6 because originally you had 8. DJ and Matt were what made 8.
I don't remember finishing with 6.
Well, that's besides the point. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to derail.
How dare you?
I know.
Good.
First, you fall asleep for like half the session.
I
Yeah,
did not
wanna
fall
say-
asleep.
I want to say
for
half the session. It was a good 30 minutes. So.
Yeah, I was awake for like quite literally almost all of the session. How dare you, Beck? No, I really didn't mean to though. I mean this is technically the latest I've stayed up for the first time in the last 2 weeks. That's probably why I've been so used to going to bed.
I understand. I know from starting the new job and stuff.
Yeah. No, dude, like it's
mean-
bad. It's gotten to the point where my body's already gotten used to waking up at 5 in the morning.
I
except
hate
for
it.
Sometimes.
I hate it. On weekends, I'll wake up at 7.
Don't we all hate it?
Dude,
Doesn't matter how late I stay up. I'm up at 8.
I
Yep.
work 3 to 11 tomorrow. If I wake up at 5, like if after this, if I go to bed and I wake up at 5, I'm gonna be really angry.
So do y'all want to finish out the last 20 minutes, or do you want to go, Dylan?
Yeah, we can finish.
I'm on like a second win now, so yeah, we could finish.
Okay.
I mean, after like I thought we were ending, my body was starting to like give up.
Oh, you need
I
to
mean,
go?
if you want to, we could. It's
I mean, we can come back
You, Beck,
fresh.
you're the recorded man.
Yeah, we can come back fresh next week.
All right.
That's the end of this. Whoa!